And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for that little bit of a delay getting things started, but we had to make sure everybody was in the server and ready to go. And we are ready to go. We're going to be going live right now with the pistol round. It's our third series of the day, and it's going to be Team Liquid taking on Ghost Gaming. Let's dive right into it. Once again, joining me here in the cast is going to be Evan. Evan, how are we seeing this matchup shape up?
Honestly, with Team Liquid, they've been looking nice as of late. Ghost Gaming, with the addition of VSA, they're still working through some, new IGL things, I'm sure. They've been playing well, but Nitro starting this off on the right foot with a kill onto Wardell here.
Already picking, another nice one.
Yeah.
Twists as well. Goodbye, VSA. The last three stuck in connector currently. Gonna be trying to make their play from the top side here in a second. Stanley already under heavy fire. He's gonna get forced back along the rest of his team. Try and shuffle through water here to get themselves onto the B site. Even there, they're going to be running into problems, though. Steel continuing to cause issues as he gets the one kill, and, well, look who's behind them. It's Naf with 1 and 2 on the punch to be able to take control of the pistol for Team Liquid and, of course, go up 1-0.
Pretty standard and quick pistol round there. Nice early picks turns into a 5-on-3 for the Liquid side, and from that point on, they just have to play the numbers advantage. Everybody does a great job at that. Moving into this round now, we see the force out of the Ghost Gaming side. However, Team Liquid with those 2 rifles, you're going to hope that they take the long engagements and use them to their advantage. Nitro with that first peek towards middle doesn't spot anything. Gets a little bit of contact and he's going to fall off.
Nitro already able to repeat back in, putting together one, and actually no, Stanley gets the reversal off there, picks up the kill. Seb,
okay,
banger as well on Steel. So Ghost might be down, but they're not out, not for certain. As a Liege, though, is going to put them back down on the ground. 3 kills very quickly in succession as well, coming out from him, and now just Seb sitting alone. He's going to try to make one more push over here towards the fountain area through playground.
God damn, a Liege.
Shuts it all down nice and easily. Kills the chance for Ghost to upset here. We'll see what Seb might be able to put together, if anything at all.
And guys, for those of you just joining us, this is Ghost's pick. Mirage, Liquid's pick, will be the second map. And Train is our leftover decider map going forward here. So Overpass, Mirage, and Train are the 3 maps today, possibly.
I see Seb continuing to creep forward. Getting ready to breach inside here. Got the control. Liquid are playing so passively anyway. Obviously, they don't want to lose anyone to this Deagle here. Trying to take it to the close angles, and it's Twist to burst out, quickly shutting him down. There's the second round, secured now by Team Liquid. So time to build on that quite nicely, as this is going to be the full save coming up next from Ghost. Pretty much nothing being invested by them. What's up?
No, okay. Nitro does recover that MP9. I was wondering what they were going to do with that. I saw Naf drop it, but Nitro picks it up. He's going to get aggressive with it towards that middle and just try and farm up some economy. Look at Ghost. They're all hanging out towards that T side of middle right now, just waiting for any aggression. Looks like Nitro might actually be coming into this trap right now, as he's going to get shot in the side by 5 terrorists. Gets 1! And he's going to get out of it.
Almost gets out of there. Makes it to the playground at the very least, but Elige can now come up to the party. He's going to be under some trouble too, but he's definitely made the trades worth it. Seb's now the last man standing again. Naf finishes it off. Liquid want these quick closeouts, and they will indeed get them at 3-0 now. Here comes Ghost's first gun round.
Okay. No. Okay. I was thinking maybe we'd see a double op setup come up from Liquid, but they aren't really going to do that. Wardell, he's got an op on his back. Nitro with the op as well, and he's looking towards that middle area for that early info. Ooh, look at this angle Nitro's playing.
He's going to be holding in case any pressure comes out against him towards birthday party here. More specifically, out from the playground area. But it does not look like we're going to be seeing any pressure from Ghost on that part of the map at all. Ghost much more heavily favoring a B play. But they do have the bomb, of course, in the playground, ready to take a fight. Seb catches the first kill of the round, though, as he pushes in towards construction. But sadly, it's going to be short-lived. Steel chases him back for the trade, immediately gets it, and there's no support structure there to allow Seb to safely get back into connect or anything like that. Sabrosa was nearby, and even had Stanley in close proximity, too. But neither are going to be able to set up to counter the trade. and try to keep their man advantage alive there.
Look at this aggression from Elige right now. He's going to catch off, maybe even... This could be another 3K coming Elige's way as he's going up into that party area. And here it comes.
Nobody's watching it, too. Look, walk up, sees all three. There's one. Doesn't actually get more than that, though. Quick reactions, at least, coming out from Ghost. But he did knock off half of Sabrosa's HP still. Now, of course, we do see the commitment coming in, but it's not where Liquid thinks it is. Right now, Steel's solo holding in B, and it's going to be a while before he gets any immediate support. Thankfully, this Molly might have just saved the day, though, and allowed for more support to roll in, but with Steel getting deleted, that does not bode well for Liquid. Even worse, Naf with some bad target selection as he moves in. He's going to be taken out entirely without any trades. Nitro picks up an immediate first kill, though, on arriving at Heaven. It's VSA down for the count. Issue's going to be finding these next two as Ghost move into an incredibly passive play style after the plant goes down.
Massive, massive entry by Stanley there. Coming out through that monster area, committing towards that left side, the close short peak. Nitro picking up one. This might actually happen here.
Problem is,
no, he's gonna.
Yeah,
no kit.
Doesn't have a kit. And he's low on HP. It's not worth it to continue the fight. Just trades back out to the op, and he's gonna run away. Should be able to make it pretty closely to out of dodge here. And for Ghost, they'll pick up their first round here. A bomb explosion. Liquid should still have plenty of money to rebuy back in, and indeed that is going to be the case for them. So we've got at least one more full rebuy coming back out. Ghost, of course, is going to be in okay shape too, but they've got to be cautious, of course, of the one-round win resets.
Because Nitro was able to keep that off, I mean, could start this round off very, very one-sided for the Liquid team here, as he's going to be looking towards middle once again. We have a player from Ghost who's made their way into playground. Nitro's going to go back to that offhang and just take a look there. Ghost now, they are going to be taking the short B, and we will see Steel making that first contact.
Ready to take it too. Swings around to look for more, and he's going to be able to get it. Sabrosa to take him down. What happened to the support he had from the site? It was Twist.
Twist made the he made the initial contact, but the Ghost players were just at an angle that Twist really couldn't see anything.
So Twist is going to be forced to shuffle back. Currently playing towards Toxic instead. Liquid still with good control over A too, but they're going to need to watch out towards long, potentially short in a second. Let's go start moving with the bomb. Insurrection now. Wardell working with VSA to be able to try and take that control. Sabrosa, of course, trying to throw a bit of a fake down towards B there. Just a couple flashbangs into the site, nothing major. And now that the team has finally been grouped up again, they can make their last-ditched attempt. Time's getting a bit low, so they're going to want to execute sooner. They want to give themselves an adequate enough time to be able to make this hit work out well. And there we go. They start to move back in. Nice with an instant steal away. Keep in mind as well, they are trying to work with some subpar weapons, and it's just a complete shutdown from Liquid as they take back the control, like I was talking about before. That also immediately re-breaks Ghost Gaming and resets their losing bonus.
That UMP on Twist back. I'd like to say he's going to get a little bit more aggressive with it, try and farm up some money. But yeah, Nitro with some great shots towards that A-bomb site. Elise chimes in as well and absolutely just demolishing the attack there by Ghost Gaming.
Ghoster still going to be trying to make very slow pushes to get control across the map, of course, but with a subpar buy, it's going to be a bit difficult to achieve. Elige, first into the fire, picks up an easy, quick kill against VSA. The next two are going to be a bit more difficult, though, especially considering the range, but he still puts 2 out of 3 together. Wardell being the player to trade him out eventually. And now, well, Sabrosa just kind of rushing up through short, but I don't think anyone's realized that he's gotten this far up this quickly. The CTs are quite oblivious to his presence here currently. Nobody checking it, so Sabrosa's going to walk right in, gets the quick pickup on the op. Does he realize he has Naf behind him? Naf doesn't even seem to pay too much mind to it. But Sabrosa with that A control is going to open up a window, at least for Wardell to come in and find the plant. But without Naf being considered, he can very much put an end to this right before things get too crazy. Already has control back over the bomb. They don't know where Sabrosa is yet. That's the only surprise left in this round, is that he could still do some serious damage considering his current position. But he's also against the plant, so as soon as he does give away this position, you can bet that either Steel or Naf is going to jump right on that bomb and immediately start defusing it because he's on the op. And there we go. They do exactly that. Steel should have a pretty easy time doing so, and Sabrosa won't even really resist it. It's Liquid with another round. They go 5-1. Steel does go down, though, as he challenges Sabrosa at the end there.
Yeah, and we saw that play get made with that little lurk from Sabrosa as he came up that short A. And the reason Wardell, had his back turned to long, the reason they didn't think about a second guy being there was because, as far as he was concerned, he actually heard a little bit of running. And he assumed that was Naf there making that run. Or, sorry, what we saw was Naf making that run, but he assumed it was the Opera and Nitro. And that actually came back to bite them.
This Elige going to make another play to get forward here. He's got great forward presence already, and he hasn't been seen as far as I can tell. So Stanley's in for a bit of a surprise when he rounds that corner. He's making a whole lot of noise right now, and there we go, Elige to shut it down. This could give Elige control over the bomb, too, if he successfully takes down VSA, and he does just that. Seb's still doing work with his own Deagle. He's found one trade, but now you just have this massive players down in connector, and Elige is immediately going to restrict, or at least attempt to. Sabrosa makes it past the flames, though. One kill for him, and then he's done. Naf quickly takes him out.
All right, and with Ghost going back to the B-bomb side, we do see Twist playing that passive angle towards the graffiti. Rotation's coming in from Naf as well now. Wardell is in a good spot here to pick up some op kills at a distance against these rifles, but Liquid should be able to pick this round up, especially with Nitro. Oh, Naf gets the entry as well.
And Wardell even missing the trade frag potential there. Still going to be able to get forward, but got to check Heaven. There's an open shot against him from Heaven, and yep, that's going to be what takes him down. Nitro, given too easy of an opportunity, destroys the last man alive from Ghost. We'll transition Ghost into another buy round, of course, since they have just enough money to go for it. Granted, of course, Sabrosa has to downgrade a bit there. Liquid at 6-1. Those need to take these rounds. They need to be able to pick up something to resist Liquid here. Otherwise, the lead is going to get too big to come back from too quickly.
Once again, Nitro with that aggression towards the middle, creating a little bit of a presence, at least keeping Ghost honest, not allowing them to rush through, as I'm sure they'd like to right now at this point, as Liquid has essentially taken map control from them in every spot except for short B. They are pulling off now, and they are going to reset towards A.
Here we go now for Ghost, though. The initial push going to be working its way in through Monster, or at least an attempt at that. To bait out a shot from the other side of Monsters. They know they got at least one sitting directly on the inside. But Twist caught looking away, and Seb tears both the defenders apart. Naf, the only one that can save it right now from inside a pit, but he can only put together two. It's an advantage to Ghost upon the entry. Nitro's quickly rotating in. He has a player in the open, but he also misses a shot. Trying to spam through the safe plant box, but it's not going to work out too well. Now they will go for a bit of a stack here. Lee's trying to see if he can spot anyone still playing into the site. Won't see it, but if he's not careful here, he could get surprised upon by the guy at Construction. That's still going to be VSA hiding in the back lanes here. Even a little bit of spam coming through the paneling. Nitro just trying to spam some more as Elige moves in, and now Elige will lose Nitro. It's just on Elige. He'll be completely surrounded by VSA as Ghost put together their second gun round.
All right, and it all comes up down to this round. Are they able to string two together? I think Liquid might force up off this reset. They should be going for the full save right now. Okay, yeah, they are going to be going for the force. And this is going to be huge. If Ghost Gaming can break their money, they'll get another 1 or 2 rounds out of Team Liquid, who will be ecoing. However, Liquid have a really good opportunity to reset the economy of Ghost.
Ghost once again are going to follow through with the usual pattern of play that we've been seeing from them so far on the T side. Put one downstairs inside of the connector. Lower tunnels leading up to it. That is a few more pushing in towards Playground, and they're going to be dealing with heavy pressure against them. Liquid's economy has been pushed to the brink. So they're going to be forced to make some aggressive plays. Great flash against Nitro. Completely blinds him out. Nitro trying to take the fight, but it won't work out. And just like that, 3 quick kills coming in from Ghost all across the map there. And kills any chance Liquid had of upsetting on this round. Steel will be able to piece together a kill against Seb, the lurker, towards B at least, and maybe Sabrosa will be found out too. So it depends on how bold Twist wants to be with his playstyle. Gets into a little bit of damage there. But more too. Sabrosa finally gets away and runs up the steps. But that will also be Liquid failing to hold on to the A-bomb site. Ghost will walk right in, find their plan.
Yeah, you saw that Liquid aggressive setup towards the middle with Nitro and Party, and Elige push towards that long A. Elige actually swings on the bomb carrier and VSA, but VSA hits a great shot on him and During that fight, Nitro goes down in middle, another player going down towards that short connector area. And Liquid, they're going to be saving right now, allowing Ghost to get their third round, and that's going to force Liquid onto that full eco. At least they do have an ump and an AK in hand going into it.
I'll make it out pretty safely, too. No one from Ghost is even going to be able to get relatively close enough to be able to properly contest. Pretty safe for them, but Ghost, more importantly, putting together their first string of consistent rounds, and it's with 4 players alive, too, so that is going to lend credence to their ability to build up this money more long-term, as Liquid has no choice but to save here. At pretty much bottom dollar money right now.
Okay. Does look like a little bit of a gamble stack from the Liquid side. Twist is over towards B, creating a little bit of presence. Remainder of the Liquid players towards long A bathrooms.
Ghost already kind of posturing up with their water players to be able to move in towards B in a few moments here, but that could change. We could see them shift away a little bit later on. Seb also positioning himself, able to counter anyone that would push into him too, but it's Ghost that's going to move in and take quick control over here towards A first off, or at least an attempt to do so.
Steel's in a very good spot here.
Especially with all the attention now being on Elige, backed by Flower Pots too. They obviously know they're going to deal with something. Steel will not get blinded, but his teammate does. Their flash also hits out some of the CTs too, though. It ends up being a very, very T-sided fight over there at long. Naf showing some light as he's able to trade back 1 kill, but they also lose Elige a second later, and Wardell continues his streak, picks up another one against Naf. It's just Twist hiding behind the map now, waiting for the eventual push to come back in, and his chance to upset gets 1, 2.
Okay.
Now looking for number 3 against Wardell, but Wardell's been the hitman here so far, and he's going to continue to be that big threat as he picks up a massive 4K, saving Ghost in more than one situation in that round.
Yeah, the round gets very scary towards the end for Ghost and Steel. I mean, towards that long A bathroom, the pop flash comes out. He does take the peek, but unfortunately he does get caught in just a precarious spot. He's not able to get any kills with that AK, but at the end of the day, Ghost Gaming picking up 3 kills there. Not too bad of an eco, all things considered.
So Ghost are going to take things, seemingly anyway, a little bit quicker this time, especially towards the monster. They already try to lurk their way in there. Oh, Twist with a nice spot. He's going to be able to grab Stanley just as he attempts to force his way in. Back over by Construction. Twist will be in a bit of a pinch position here as well, especially after losing Steel there. But he still maintains his current form. Oh, and he gets an early spot on a Wardell too, so with Naf rotating in, it's a quick cleanup from Liquid, and they're back on top after a 3-round streak from Ghost.
Yeah, they also recover an up in the process. That's going to go right back to Nitro. Look for him to do that aggressive peek towards mid, make that information and presence known. But other than that right now, Team Liquid, they need to stop Ghost here because it starts looking like towards the end of this half, Ghost is coming alive. They found their pace. They've picked up the last 3 out of 4 rounds.
Ghost again go back into a much more passive form, however, for the 12th round. Yes, they get themselves into connector very early on, but besides that, they're actually smoked out on another area here. Nice trade from Wardell, though. Quickly brings things back under control after it seemed like they were going to lose water control. Liquid in general got way more aggressive here, too, and you could see a great example of that. Nitro just staring down the connector steps. He's going to quickly move away to bathrooms. No need to risk his life any further. Twist with another one. The roster from Ghost is quickly crumbling, and Stanley going in for this op. Throws away his AK in the process. Good thing no one was actually in connector. That could have ended very badly.
Simple dismantling, honestly. Naf now spamming at it. Stanley going to trade back with an op shot. Look at Twist now. Aggress towards that long monster area. Stanley catches him out. Left with 1 HP. Oh, that's got to hurt. Your Twist. But here it is, Elige. Finish this one up. And VSA left by that sandbags area. He does have bomb. I don't see much else going on from here.
All right, VSA with a nice prediction there, spamming in to find Nitro, but yeah, like you said, nothing else really going to build upon that. Elige does trade him out very quickly afterwards. Team Liquid now securing an advantage at minimal going into the second half here. And of course, with Ghost being broken, have a good chance to build upon it. Try to push for 11 if they can get to that point.
Yeah, Liquid need to have a strong eco round here, start building that economy as we near the end of this first half here. And like you said, Ghost Gaming on that eco. Liquid, this is their opportunity.
Again, it's just a bit of a mass stack up on the upper and lower tunnels here from Ghost.
Okay, Elite.
And already, it's not just him too. It's Nitro moving in. The thing is yeah, Ghost has had a very predictable run so far in the opener. Not only that, but Liquid's remained incredibly aggressive too. So much so that Ghost doesn't even have any opening room to work with a lot of the time on these rounds. And they want to make sure Ghost get as little done as possible, as little room to think even as possible about how they want to strategize going into their next gun round.
We haven't seen attack pause out of Ghost.
No, we have not. Good point.
I mean, the positioning of the rounds have been kind of weird, right? They win one, then they lose 3 in a row, then they win 3 in a row. So it would be kind of weird to see attack pause, but it would have been nice maybe for the end of this round just to collect themselves and get a better understanding. You have it, why not use it, right?
Yep. So quick flashes came out from Ghost. They thought they had the opper here from Liquid. Nitro blinded out. It didn't end up being the case, actually. He's able to still get back up on top through the self-boost there by Party. Line up an early shot against Stanley. However, that hasn't deterred Ghost so much. Ghost are going to continue to move in, try to take bathroom connector control. But Elige is very close to these members of Ghost right now, and either slip up here.
You heard the scope. You heard the scope of Wardell right now, and he is backed up with Nafly. There's 3 people towards A as well, so Liquid's read this very well right now. As we near that 1 minute mark, it does look like Ghost will start to convert on that bathroom and long A area.
Still waiting again for Ghost to finally initiate. They get the smoke at long to cover their approach. There's still so much here for the CTs to take down, though. The only good thing is that a lot of their utility's been wasted, and they'll actually kind of waste this molly, too. But uh-oh, Nitro. Let's go check his backside here. They're trying to push in a bit early as the smoke's fading away. There's good timing on it. And now the surprise shows up. Sabrosa with the first entry. Nitro as well is going to be surrounded upon. Naf can only pick up 1 kill. Now it's down to the B players in the 2v2 with Ghost taking control at A. Seb.
Not really much utility going on right now, though. Steel getting taken down by Seb as well. Twist left in this 1v2. This should be around for Ghost. Great frag by Seb to make it 9-5 here. Ghost, not out of this half yet. They are going to get at least 1 more round before we see the half end.
And we are going to be heading into the last round now. With Team Liquid, again, still having full buy potential despite how much we've been resetting recently here. It's going to go back into their favor. They don't manage to get the op onto the board, and that's very important because Nitro's been able to get a lot of very early round aggressive kills with that op in hand, especially over here towards Fountain. But they're still going to try to play into it. They still got a Liege pushed up past Party now, and they have one other player taking the distraction. That's going to be Nitro just making a whole lot of noise so that a Liege, there's no suspicion aroused to his position. And look, if Wardell doesn't react to this, could have seen an early kill, but it's Wardell that holds the line. And Ghost, that'll get the first kill this time.
Evened up, though, by Naf very quickly. He's just going to be spamming, committed to that spam through that sandbag area. He's going to find Sabrosa, and we're down to a 4v4.
Liquid remaining passive, though. Nitro even going all the way back to hide inside of the bank in case this hit citrus up to A, but
very interesting here. We have 2 people going up monster. Bomb's coming very late, and Twist.
They're going to... No, Twist went back in. I was about to say they're about to flip positions, but they hold on to it. The T's will be able to move in. Think they could take control, but they're not paying attention. Now gets a free kill up at Heaven. That leaves just VSA and Wardell. Trying to make the impossible happen. And they're split, too. But that could be a blessing in disguise, depending on the way they play it.
That's what I was worried about. The 2 people going to B, they get taken down. Now we have to wait on Wardell here. And if Liquid so choose to clear this pillar area and they clear it properly, well, VSA goes down and the bomb goes in their favor.
VSA still waiting
20 seconds left.
Yeah, Wardell is going to have to speed things up a bit here. 19 seconds. Remember, they've got to clear out Nitro and Pit, too, and he's wrapping around. VSA doesn't even see him. It's a free kill for Nitro. The molly, because they think the second player is on the site. Wardell finally shows up. 7 seconds left, finds the kill on Naf. Nitro knows he can run the timer down, though, so he's going to hide away. That timer will be expiring, and we will indeed see Liquid win it on the timer. Cowboys right there, too, as we hit the end of the half.
Yeah, that was just, I don't know why Ghost didn't just wait a couple more seconds, right? Allow that third person to get involved. That means in that situation, you clear the site a lot more confidently, maybe even getting the trade quicker. Maybe there isn't even a trade because there's two people shooting at one target. Just leaving VSA alone on that site, especially with the knowledge that bomb is in B with that much time left. Liquid takes great advantage of it, knocks out VSA, leaves Wardell in a precarious spot. And they're going to finish out the half, 10-5 here.
And guys, we are going directly into the second half now, so no need to delay. Let's dive right back into it. Team Liquid with a solid hold on things will look to get a quick closeout, especially if they can win the pistol and go straight up to 13-5. Ghost, of course, with their pistol victory, they can get back into this game relatively quickly, especially if they win the first gun round. That will pretty much guarantee a tie for them. So Ghost, let's see if they can hold together a little bit better on CT side, especially since we saw them starting to come alive a bit more towards the end of that second half. There are still some glaring issues there. We have to hope that they don't show up again on the CT side now. Liquid going for a pretty solidified push. They'll split only one player off to go underneath. It's pretty much your basic T opener on the pistol. Three guys going to push him, but they've got to watch out as they got pressure coming at them from long. Wardell as well trying to hold the steps, and he succeeds in doing so, along with VSA and Sabrosa playing to try and hold control over the bomb. Elige goes out. It's Twist to get the next kill as he flanks from the bathroom's position. And now downstairs, more trades are going to be found. Sabrosa now trying to move in to take down Twist. He does great damage to him, but doesn't immediately find the kill. Sabrosa, however, will get some assistance from Seb. And now everything falls to Steel.
Like the previous round we just saw in the last half, the late flank. Saw Wardell in this position in the 2v1. Steel has a lot more time in his hands, though. Will he be able to convert?
Steel looking for...
I feel like Sabrosa should be able to pick up this kill. He's playing a really... Sorry, Seb. Should be able to pick up this kill. And now with Sabrosa joining in, they should be able to trade out, guaranteed.
Split a bit. Steel, though, not on the ball today. So Sabrosa is going to be able to take him down, and that is Ghost controlling the second half pistol to try and find their ticket back into the map.
Liquid should be forcing up here. They didn't get bombed down. They've got to go for that double save. Yep. There are... Ooh, even Nitro. Okay, so Naf isn't going to force. Naf, expect him to pick up that op going into the first gun round. Nope, there it is. Naf with the late force. Just getting out of spawn now as well.
Bit of a delayed reaction there. But we've got Liquid already moving into the lower tunnels to be able to take early control there. Ghost have set themselves up in an incredibly passive fashion this round, despite the advantage that they have. There's good reason behind that, though. Again, just playing it safe. Pretty much just going to hold on the extremities of both sites and wait to see how Liquid want to play this. Speaking of which, they are playing it rather slowly right now. Only just now moving out to take water control. They're kind of going to play it by ear, I'd imagine, from there. They've still got a couple guys split up, but more than likely, this is going to result in a B hit.
With only two people on the site now for Ghost Gaming, this could go Liquid's way.
See, however, Stanley is going to be able to pick up 2 kills while from his position. Seb helping out with it too, and now Sabrosa moves in. Liquid does sneak off the plant at a very minimum, so they're going to be able to get the bonus cash from that. But Elige left alone. Deagle in hand, tags one, kills another, but will not be able to find anything else besides that. Ghost successfully pull off the retake and secure their 7th round.
Good round from Ghost. Nice little passive retake setup. They do lose both the B players, but they are able to stop that force buy from Liquid and keep themselves in this game. 10-7 is your scoreline. Liquid going on to that full save right now. Wardell with the MP7 in his hands. Look for him to get aggressive and farm some money.
We're also continuing to go with a pretty straightforward push up towards Playground again, and they'll take it nice and slow. You can see the crawl coming in from pretty much everybody there. It hasn't stopped Ghost from getting aggressive, though. And it's not just Wardell either. He's going to have VSA joining him in a second. Oh, this is a trap, though. Hello, Wardell goes 1 for 1. VSA is a little bit further back, though, and this is where this gets a tad more difficult for the CTs to pick up the kill. Not only that, of course, but Sabrosa adding himself into the equation means now that Ghost will control the situation at 8-10. But here comes the first buy from Liquid and their first chance, of course, to stop this comeback from happening.
the op on Twist as well here. I remember talking to him when I was at IEM Oakland one time, and he said he really likes opping, and he hopes one day he gets the opportunity to do it. And now we're seeing him op a little bit more with the recent departure of JDM. I'm sure the team is looking for, you know, somebody to fill the op role a little bit more. We've seen Naf pick it up, Nitro, Twist, all of them very capable oppers.
Going to continue to push themselves forward. Trying to take a bit of early control, specifically in connector, but it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to achieve. Now, specifically, as you can see, he's got 2 players potentially going up against him, especially as he checks the corner here, too. Gives himself away to Sabrosa and allows himself to line up for that early kill. The trade immediately rolls out from Elige, and even worse, Wardell misses the return shot to try and keep Ghost in control of things. Now, they move downstairs, get complete control, but they're pinched. They've got to be careful about this. Sabrosa's gone down the short hallway. Over here at the bottom, Nitro's going to be pushing him, but Sabrosa holds on. Watches for someone that would dive down against him from the ladder position, but he has exposed himself to Elige at the same time, who will finally take him down. That's going to let the bomb escape through upper tunnels, back around towards B. Ghosts do have the right read, though. They've already got 2 guys committed to B, and Wardell's in a position where he can very quickly rotate if the need arises, and that need will most definitely be arising pretty soon here, with Liquid posturing up to go in through Monster pretty quickly.
Ghost will be leading the charge here with that AWP on his back. They have the smoke for the post plan on Elige's pockets, so Liquid in a good spot here. Twist missing that shot. The info is out.
Seb has been revealed. Taken down by Elige, but Stanley gets revenge upon that pretty quickly. It's still even in a 2v2, and Steel, the jump over the smoke, gives him away to Wardell. Everything's on Twist now with just an op in hand. He's going to move closer to the site to try and get a better angle to play off of here, but this is aggressive. If he's seen by more than one of these guys, he's dead, but Wardell just handles it all on his own. Ghosts continue to impress. They now win the first gun round, and they're 1 away from the tie.
Honestly, I feel like in that round, having the AK on Twist back, he's a little bit more mobile. He's not, you know, taking that shot and then waiting a little bit. Could have done a lot more damage there. Liquid, I mean, going to the next gun round, maybe they traded up, because Twist with an AK, we've seen him do wonders. Am I right?
Absolutely. Seen them work quite a few miracles so far in this game, and
I think the big one to me is at Summit when he had that one. Was it Summit where he had that 1v3 on Cat? I think it was.
Yeah. Oh man, Seb's gonna be blinded out here too. First kill goes by the way of Liquid. More great flashbang work. They don't account for VSA back by the pole though. He takes full control and gets a very, very quick 4K.
Great job from VSA playing off of his positioning, allowing that sidewalk player to take the contact before he peeks. He also eats a little bit of a flash that held him up off the peak, and it actually worked out in his favor. He's able to pick up a 4K, and Ghost Gaming tie this up.
Well, now we'll see from Team Liquid here. Now they've got guns back in their hands again. If they'll try to take a different approach to things, it's looking relatively similar though, just emphasis on mid-connector. They don't have anyone pushing out through short, though, and that's the issue, as that's going to let players like Elige just come right up through connector. Oh, man, Twist with a great reaction, too. Was challenged. It was a good second or two before he was able to swing onto that, but when he does, goodbye to Sabrosa. Shame it's short-lived. You see an immediate trade for the long player, and another great op shot coming in from Stanley there, too, to take out Naf. The T's all of a sudden down to only 2 players, and they've got a lot to deal with in this A bomb site. More specifically than anything else, you got to note VSA flanking them from long. They're probably not going to expect this, and it's really going to throw a wrench in the gears.
VSA's picked up a kill already in this round, so they have an idea, and there you go. Nitro is weary of that. He is going to check VSA, pick up the kill, but we are down to a 2-on-2. Nitro not with much HP either.
Still having to take the brunt of the fight for right now, though. And even Seb getting the kill on first contact. Now Nitro just sitting behind the dice box, trying to waste as much time as possible, but it's not going to be a whole lot. Ghost again successfully retake, and are now going to take the lead away from Team Liquid, pushing them ahead at 11-10.
Yeah, this is massive now as the momentum. 6 rounds in a row going the way of Ghost Gaming and their wallets. Looking very nice as we near the middle point of this second half here. Team Liquid, they will be buying back up. And there you go. No ops on the field right now. The 5 AK setup. Let's see what they're able to do with it. Wardell going for that wall bang. Just short, just missed it.
We're already primed to engage on the beat. It's a good thing the molly goes down and delays things. They're still pretty much ready to just explode right out onto this B site, and there's not necessarily a whole lot of defense. Ghost have a lot of guys committed towards short A. It's also not good that we see Liege coming in with 2 clean entries. He's traded out by Seb. He's the one shining light still alive in this B site for Ghost right now as the plant goes down. Of course, Ghost still have plenty of utility to utilize, but another man down for the count. Sabrosa at least able to use the tracers to track down Twist through the smoke. As he pushes back out, this is where he throws his life away potentially. And indeed, that'll be the case. Nitro takes him down. Got very, very close to taking down Naf, but just couldn't make it happen. Wardell's now stuck at Graffiti. Trying to do anything he can about this 1v3. Still got a full utility kit, too. He might as well use that smoke to try and cross back. Ah, legs Naf through the paneling. And now on the repeat, Nitro will be able to take him down. Liquid quickly realized they lost the lead there, lost the situation. Now come back on the next gun round.
Yeah, and if this is attack pause out of Ghost, I do understand it freezing them right off the bat. Also probably deciding what they want to do with this money right now. Stanley, Wardell both sitting on 7.4. They're going to be buying up. It does look like as Wardell gets that off in his hand, Stanley to drop a gun in a buy round is what we see out of Ghost Gaming. But burning through that wallet that they've accumulated over these 6 rounds. See if they're able to keep in this.
Again, it's Liquid emphasizing control over Connector at the start of the round. They will keep the bomb clear of it, but they still have 3 men already downstairs ready to make the push happen. Meanwhile, from Ghost, it's VSA and Sabrosa stacked on top of each other here. They've got the potential for a good hold, but there's an even better flashbang from Liquid, and they push right through it. The only other short player was Wardell, and he's been pushed back to the site. And he's got a solo hold A now if Liquid decide to follow through with an AX.
They're actually going to slow it down just a little bit right now. Go towards that long bathroom. Wardell picking up a great frag onto a leash. He's going to turn his attention to long A as the flank from Seb and Stanley coming through that connector. And actually, Ghost Gaming are in a great spot to take this one right back.
They have a lot of positions where the T's are not necessarily going to expect them to be at. Nope, and we see Nitro killing himself. So that happened. Now, as the rest of the team moves back in, this is where the CTs can really come back alive. All of a sudden, Ghost Gaming have the man advantage to play off of here.
Oh, Steel.
Yeah, I was just about to say, he's lurking around right now to try and find Wardell. And Wardell is not checking the ulterior angle, so Steel will walk right up, get the easy kill against the Opper. He's not able to successfully peek out from the angle, though, so all that pressure still falls to Naf. He's ready to take the fight, though, but no, we've got Stanley pushing up, but he didn't have his gun out. Stanley, though, finds himself overcommitted after Naf is able to fall back, and Seb tries to rush the defuse. It won't work out well for him. He gets his 2 opponents in the open, but can only find 1 as Team Liquid secure the round again and push forward with their lead once more under their control.
Yeah, that 5v3 getting a little bit scary, though, as the flank. Great little mid-round adjustment there from Ghost Gaming, just trying to get information, and in doing so, they clear short B, get that connector info, and then push up towards that short A area, and essentially cut off Team Liquid, who are executing through long. And I do believe Steel just stuffed his Molotov towards B.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. There's a little stack from Ghost Gaming here.
Oh.
Wow.
Set.
Great kill from Seb.
The fadeaway. Gets himself a sneaky kill on Steel. Only the beginnings, though. Still a lot more work for Ghost to do if they want to be upsetting on a round like this. But I do appreciate the big stack that they currently have sitting inside of the bathrooms right now. They're going to have to turn it around, sadly. But could do some... Okay, now they're all just shuffling out the party. Elijah's seen something. He knows something weird's going on over there. They will have to be a bit careful, though, because they actually have to navigate back through this way to get the bomb under their control again. However, the warning was given out. And we see some trades moving in. Now they've got the man advantage to play off of, and Seb has picked up an AK, but Seb is disconnected from a lot of this action. Stanley finds another kill. This could be a full eco upset now, unless Elige can hold it together in a 1v3.
Great effort from Seb there towards the B bomb site. Picks himself up 2 kills, as well as Stanley there towards that middle area, fountain area, picking up Nitro, who just doesn't clear the tight right side. Ooh, Elise might be able to get himself 1 kill onto Wardell here. No, okay, Wardell does make it back into sight in time.
Wardell's rotating.
And he actually rotate. Yeah. Elise, he can win this.
He's not making any noise at all either. Obviously, that's going to change now. With 10 seconds left, he's got to get a quick plant. Goes for, actually, he's going for CT side dice box. So I'm curious where he's going to try to play positionally. Look, he's just going to hug the tight corner between Bank and the APC. Hope he can hold out there. Rotates are quickly approaching the site, though, and they're coming the way he wasn't expecting them to. He was hoping they would all rotate up the other way. Quick first kill. That's the AK getting dropped. It's now picked up again by Seb, however, as they have a second one now. Wardell also picks up the dropped AK when Elige tears through him. He's got the plant on his side. He's out of ammo, tries to dive into the smoke, but it doesn't work out. Seb takes him down, gets one more kill to his counter, and should have just enough time to defuse this bomb, tying the game up again at 12-12.
And that was an eco. Seb, the only person with armor in that round, and he's going to get a 3K with that CZ and armor now. Team Liquid, because of that, well, they're reset. No economy whatsoever in their pockets, and they're going to have to opt out of this round. Ghost Gaming to take the lead here.
And with that, Liquid will be broken again. Back down to just, for some players, default pistols. And others, they were able to get like $500 pistols out on the board. Nice molly was opened up on there too. I think that was a molly. It went down over there towards water. It does massive damage to pretty much everybody except Nitro.
Good nade as well. A little bit of damage.
They're kind of stuck here. Tell they're sitting back waiting for someone to overcommit from Ghost. Ghost have kind of learned their lesson from earlier on in this game. They're not doing that anymore. They're remaining passive. They're sitting back. They're not going to give Liquid the opportunity they need to come back into this round.
Okay. That should be it there, yep. The AK rotation in by Seb now. Ghost Gaming picking up the eco.
Nice.
All right. Ghost Gaming to take the lead. There it is. 13-12 right now. Liquid, yeah, they'll be buying back up regardless of whether or not they can get an op. Maybe they glass cannon, but I think I favor utility at this point in the match. Can Ghost Gaming keep this lead?
Well, for Team Liquid, let's take a look here. Whoa, Wardell as well, just trying to spam back. That would have been very nice if we saw a hit. Don't think the stars aligned for him this time, however. It's going to be Liquid looking to take very fast control of the situation, too. You can already see Elige actually spotting the boosted up player just beyond the smoke wall that they had set up. And that's going to cause an even further retreat from Ghost. They have to go all the way back to the site. Liquid just, 30, 40 seconds into the round have already taken full control of short and long A.
Ghost Gaming in response looking like they want to take that short B area. Wardell getting aggressive with that up. His teammates following into it now as Seb does clear down. And Liquid, as they take long, they are now ready to fall back, and it does look like they're going towards that B bomb site. This double flank.
The timing on this is going to be very important, though. Thankfully, they just catch Nafly running right into them. But the problem is, they're not necessarily, at this point, going to be able to get a whole lot more of that, especially now that it's been spotted. Liquid will be very well aware of this as their main team moves into the B site and finds it relatively open. But here comes those flank players from middle before that we saw take down Naf. Seb puts the brakes on that flank and decides to lurk through the side tunnel instead. We're going to play a bit of a longer game. We could know for sure he's around here somewhere.
Twist, though. Late connector, he should be able to pick up this frag. There it is. Sabrosa getting the frag onto Elige, though.
Wardell also ready to fight if anyone tries to come back in through construction, but he's going to move out of position. That's going to let them back in. CT's quickly shifting forward. Oh, Steel gets caught trying to flank out the CTs that are remaining in the fight, however, and they clean it up very, very quickly. VSA and Sabrosa getting the last series of kills. It's another round for Ghost, and they're just 2 away from the upset victory now.
I don't think you understand how insane that was. Steel was in pit. a teammate comes, flashes for him, over towards the pit. It blinds Steel. I think Sub Rosa ran across the big pit and didn't see a blind Steel in pit. Steel runs out chasing Sub Rosa. Wardell, who was heaven with the op, covered his back. That could have been very, very scary.
Could have been indeed, but thankfully Wardell was able to counter it back out. Prevent any major issues from occurring. But now we are going to see Team Liquid coming back into it, sadly with only a half buy. Their money's been run dry for the most part here. They are not going to be able to continue the buys once again. And as such, pretty much have no choice but to rush B. The old standard, in they go, and the trades are not favoring them at all. The round ends very quickly in the favor of Ghost. VSA picking up a 3K, and Seb of Stanley, of course, picking up 1 for each other too. It's Ghost Gaming up on map point now against Team Liquid. And Liquid will have one last hurrah on this bye.
3 in a row. Liquid's got to do it right now, and I hate to say it, momentum's not in their favor right now, John. I mean, look at the rounds here.
This entire half has been incredibly one-sided for Ghost, except for, of course, the 2 rounds Liquid did get. Continue to try and find any advantage they can, but look, quickly over-encumbered over here, over towards the fountain position. Ghost Gaming are able to take them down. The bomb is dropped too, although I don't think Ghost is aware of that entirely yet. They're going to know it in a second here, though, as Steel attempts to push back in. He's dead. Entire situation falls to Naf now, and Sabrosa will take him down. So Ghost completely upset, and they are going to be able to take control of map number 1 in this best-of-3 series. That's the key word, though, is that it's a best-of-3 series. Only 1 map down. We still need to see them take another one if they want to try and knock Liquid out of this qualifier.
What an exciting first match here, and like you said, it is map 1. So guys, stay tuned. We will be right back with map 2 of the IEM Sydney qualifier. Remember, you're watching Ghost versus Team Liquid, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All eyes are on you. So give them greatness with Intel Extreme Masters certified PCs and notebooks and game like the pros. When you see the unique IEM certified stickers on the outside, you'll find high-grade components with Intel Core i5 and i7 processors inside. Every purchase includes in-game content and supports the prize pool of Intel Extreme Masters. Game like a pro, because the world is watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to this match between Ghost Gaming and Team Liquid as they fight for a slot in the semifinals here for the IEM Sydney North American Closed Qualifiers. My name is Blue. Joining me here on the cast once again is going to be Evan. We are diving right into the pistol round at the start of it. Liquid's going to be jumping onto the T side to begin. Ghost will be on defense, and they are going to take 4 of their guys over to B, which could bode very badly for Ghost, considering the execute we are about to see from Liquid. They're going to walk right into A and basically take it for free.
Yeah, Seb now giving up A completely. He's already playing by that APC and spawn. Rotations coming in from Ghost, and they're looking for a full spawn retake. Not even contesting that jungle. They are going to leave Wardell to watch that late flank.
As they move in, though, CT's making a decent amount of progress on the retake. Now push forward. It's Liege, Twists, and Steel all trapped together now, and they've already jumped onto the bomb, too. Well on their way to defusing it. Steel trying to find that player. They take him down, but no, the bomb's already defused. Ghost sneak off the comeback in the pistol, and it's going to be them that takes control on the opening round.
Great little retake from Ghost. Everybody through spawn. That's the last thing Team Liquid was expecting. The smoke down onto the bomb. VSA with the full defuse, forcing the Team Liquid players out. That allows the other Ghost CTs to pick up some easy kills onto some terrorists that are just committed to that bomb diffuser. Great round for them. Let's see if they can keep it up here. Team Liquid on that full save. Liege, 1 pop flash. He also has armor, but should be a Ghost Gaming round.
Should, in theory, is the key word here. Even with the minimalist bot, we don't expect Team Liquid to be able to do too much. They're pretty much just camping at the top portion of mid right now, waiting to see if anyone from Ghost would go hunting, but Ghost are playing pretty passive at the moment, with the exception of Stanley, who's moved into the apartments and got a whole lot of intel that there's basically no presence here from Liquid, and to now expect them at mid, that they're finally going to be moving in to engage upon it. Nitro, I think, also snuck through underpass there, so he has at least that position to play off of. But all right, Liquid, you got in, you took free mid control. Now how are you going to get into a site? That's your next big issue here for them to try and resolve.
There it is, that contact being made. Wardell picking up 3, Sabrosa 1, VSA gets 1 himself. And Ghost Gaming get themselves a second round here. Buy coming in from Liquid. I'd say that's pretty good utility. No Molotovs, but 5 smokes across the board for the terrorists. That's going to help a lot with control.
Yeah, absolutely. Just getting themselves the decent buy that they can on the 3rd round with only 1 plant. Especially considering that they basically bought nothing in the 2nd round, too. So they did save the max amount of money that they could work with. And they'll once again very quickly move out and take that mid control that they did in the last round, too. A little bit later on in the round, but still the same thing. The CTs have tried to play a bit more aggressively this time. We've got Seb and Sabrosa playing together, but it's Twist that actually gets the first kill through Connector. And now they're going to try to push on a Naf, but Naf even expects this. He gets both of the players pushing him at ramp. Everything goes exactly as Liquid needs it to, and Liege even shuts down Wardell when he finally peeks at Cat. Perfect round from Liquid.
Yeah, they couldn't ask for any more there. All 5 players staying alive in their first gun round here in Ghost Gaming. Onto that, partial force buy. We see Stanley and Seth pick up that armor, but overall, it is going to be a full eco for the rest of the players.
Liege quickly moving out. Does manage to force Sabrosa back a little bit, and he'll be forced away even more with the Molotov, sending him over towards jungle instead. It is a full gamble stack here on the A site coming in from Ghost. Liquid, well, they've got their players positioned forward again in mid, ready to execute at a moment's notice. And they are set up to go into either site. So if they see that B is open, they're more than likely going to take that opportunity, as they're looking at a slow roll through mid right now. More than likely will result in players like Steel going to check the site before they decide where exactly they want to make the commitment. Naf is also trying to investigate towards A, as you can very much see right now. Liege has already struck first towards A. They may actually just end up going directly into A. We'll see in a second. The Liege is... Go ahead.
And that's in a great spot with the Molotov as well. I mean, he's just going to drop that under Balk. That's going to push VSA out. Players' stairs are going to be able to swing wide. Even then, Naf can spot the end of ramp, but he might actually get picked by Stanley as he starts to make a little bit of noise. We see Stanley turn towards that Tetris area.
And now that they've scouted out B being completely empty too, Team Liquid is going to move their forces away and instead go to the open site. So Ghost, it was looking promising for a second there, like they might have gotten a real chance at being able to stop the push from Liquid, but sadly those hopes were dashed as we did see Elige moving in to check things out towards B, sees that it's wide open, and they'll quite obviously take that very safe option. And there's not much left for these 4 players on Ghost to do except sit back, maybe try to get a couple exits, but that would be it. It's going to be Team Liquid tying things up now at 2-2.
And this is smart out of Ghost. No reason to give up that armor on Stanley and, as well as Seb. They might as well just hang out. They're actually just a little bit isolated from each other. I mean, Seb's looking towards that ramp. He's got really no trade other than Stanley up at Tetris there. But Liquid not even looking for it. We do see Elige pushing through that spawn. He might get caught here by VSA. Does spot him. He's able to pick up one. Wardell not making that contact, but it should be a save.
There we go.
And there you go.
Finds Wardell there too to end things. Ghost is going to go for the buy here. Money wasn't necessarily great for a couple of their players. We're still looking at players like Wardell having to downgrade a little bit, but he's going to trade his gun out so that he can get the op in hand. VSA will actually be the one playing with FAMAS. Everybody else fully bought, full utility too, so they are back into full buy territory with all things considered there. And Liquid going for a much more direct A play this time. This is what Ghost would have liked to see on the last round, but now they're going to be getting it on the gun round.
Out come the A smokes, out come the standard A execute right now.
And in they are going to move pretty much unchallenged too because of the smoke wall holding back a lot of the Ghost roster right now. Sabroza has a great angle to play off of, but he's only able to line up for 1 kill. Elige now quickly checking things out on the site, but Seb continues to cause problems for back ticket. The elimination of Naf is a very big deal. Elige, of course, trying to lurk back in. Don't know if Wardell heard it, but someone might have given this away already here. Nope, Elige strikes true. And also, Stanley's recently been taken down back by Ticket. Wardell has the only true kind of power position remaining, and he's using it well. Finds Elige, stops him from getting any further, and brings us down to a 2v2 as Twist and Steel have not been able to get in positions for a plant yet.
Wardell, nice rotation onto the Cat now, getting out of that connector area, and he's going to take that long-distance engagement against the AKs. He should be able to find himself one. He does spot the shoulder of Twist now. Twist with that jump cross. Wardell really has no advantage in this situation anymore. And the double peek, catching him as he's falling back, and now VSA falling as well in Liquid. That's 3 in a row for them, and we see that eco once again from Ghost Gaming come up.
Back in dominant control. Money starting to blossom very healthily, too, for Liquid. Obviously, Ghost is going to be in the opposite situation. They're back down in the dumps. Pretty much a minimal buy, if any buy at all, will come from them on this round. They don't have a choice. Liquid is going to be allowed to take control in the early game.
Wide swing mid now, and
Hello.
This one's going to be quick.
Just a pile of corpses inside window. They do catch a couple trades, which considering there is basically no investment, that's still nice for Ghost to be able to get that. However, at this point, those 2 deaths really don't mean anything at all, considering the money Liquid has.
Hey, Ghost Gaming buying right back down now. They're getting that Mercy money bonus. It's allowing a little bit more utility, the kits. But overall right now, Ghost Gaming's got to put a stop to this Liquid momentum. Liquid going for that Halls burst now, as that pop flash should be coming over from Nitro any moment.
Wardell's also
Never mind, just the contact.
Pressure to come in against him, and yeah, it's going to be a very dry execute coming in from Team Liquid, and it doesn't favor so well. Sabroza and Seb doing great work together. One from Ticket, one from over here at Jungle. They're able to pretty much entirely dispatch this hit. Naf is going to try to save it, but while he takes down VSA, Sabroza comes right back in. He gets the last 2 kills, and Ghost take back their control. Now bring it back at 3-4, but like I said before, Liquid had a lot of money, so it's going to take a couple rounds before they are broken.
Naf legit got caught maybe 4 times with a nade in Halls. That was hilarious. Well, Liquid, they still got plenty of money, I'd say. 8.8 on Steel, 3.5 on Nitro, 4.8. So even if they lose this round, they'll most likely get another buy out of it. Ghost Gaming, their economy's starting to build. They did have a very confident round win there, keeping 4 people alive, but it's not great.
Sabroza getting himself into prime position, and there's the surprise. Steel turns around, sees that he's made a crucial mistake. Gives the early kill advantage over to Ghost. Liquid's still pretty much ready to go in onto the A site, though. They're going to have to get past both Seb and VSA underneath of the platform. And I think VSA might have gotten a slight spot on Elige. Yep, you've seen him for sure now. Ready to take the fight. I'm not sure if Elige peeked wide enough to be able to see the second guy underneath him here, but regardless, his time goes away. Seb is forced to smoke it, and actually the smoke gives him a lot more room to work with than I would have thought. Spams in, takes out Nafly. Twist will add one more, but Wardell shuts it down once again from Ghost, and the setup that continuously seems to change every round from Ghost continues to catch Liquid off guard, as now they're back into it, tying this at 4-4.
Naf got caught with a nade out again.
Did he really?
Yeah. Oh, man, that's 2 rounds in a row. You know he's not happy about that. Liquid, though, that's the last of their money. They're buying up into it again, and this is where they've got to win. I mean, they're going to have Mercy money building up, but Ghost Gaming is starting to build some momentum now. They've strung 2 rounds together. It starts to look a little bit more confident in their peaks now. Let's see how they develop over the rest of this half. We're near that end of the first half, actually.
Elige getting aggressive. He's able to push back out. Takes a bit of a risk in doing so, but that's on the elimination of Seb, which has been one of the harder fraggers so far from Ghost. Steal. Oh, he's also got to be careful, but he gets the better angle against Stanley. So now he takes up a second kill. We heard VSA too, so he knows he's in the sight. Nicely done. You can see his vision just snapping over as soon as he heard those footsteps. And just like that, it's Liquid with control again. Now Wardell really doesn't have a choice. He's going to try to save, but I don't even know if he realized it yet. Naf is sitting in the sight, and he'll take him down, kills the chances of a save, and restores the lead for Team Liquid.
That was very, very interesting there. Actually, you saw VSA rotate, and he flubbed his Molotov, threw it at the feet of, I believe that was Sub Rosa pushed up towards the upper B, if I'm not mistaken, right? For Seb? Regardless.
Sub Rosa.
Yeah, and so anyways, he flubs that Molotov, he gets picked, and then he makes that sound cue, and Sub Rosa flubs his Molotov in window, and the nade work right now from Ghost Game.
A lot of flub nades today for some reason. It was happening yesterday a lot too. I don't know what's going on.
Guys gotta refresh yourselves on nades there.
Well, it's like just a bunch of nades where either like somebody gets bumped and because of that they bounce it off a wall, or they just bounce it off a wall outright. But there's like way more than I'm used to seeing over the last 2 days now. I've just been seeing so many different teams too. It's really weird. It's probably just something I've taken notice of, that putting too much emphasis on them. So we'll continue into this round as Elige jumps into window. It's going to be a short stay. VSA quickly rotates over to make sure that doesn't go any further.
Oh, look at Sub Rosa now.
Sub Rosa gets himself into a prime position to do some damage, and VSA moves out after he loses his only other teammate here. He's going to have to continue the fight, but he's dropped the bomb. Quick switch over to the op. He knows he's got Nap pushing him from the ramp, and he takes him down too. Quick 4K from VSA as he takes command, and we'll be tied again.
Great effort there from VSA and Ghost Gaming. Like you said, tied up again. The money reset on Liquid side. The economy, guys, is going to hit that neutral point now as both teams buying up. They don't have any money left over after this. That's going to force either team, the losing side, to either go onto that SCZ force buy or opt out in full save. And as we near this, well, as we start this 11th round and the end of this first half almost, it's going to get scary. You don't want to be going onto that full save and having to give up rounds.
By the way, we get a secret agent alert going on here. Stanley has hit the number, the magic number.
Okay. He met wasn't
my friend. Wasn't he from the UK? Wasn't he from the UK too, or is that someone else in the Ghost roster?
No, yeah, he's from the UK
so
as well.
We have an English 007.
He met our buddy Owen, and now he's graduated to 007.
That's always nice to see. A little bit of fun, of course, but we're getting back into things. 5-5, a neck-and-neck game right now. Both teams pretty much at the brink of their economies, too. So this is going to be in save territory, more than likely for the losing team, regardless of who it is. But Liquid, once again, much more solidified on their opener. 4 guys going over towards A directly. Naf taking a bit of a diversion towards mid. Oh, and he spots Wardell early on, too. So he's going to get a great opportunity to be able to take him down. Elige hits the next entry. It's Liquid really taking command of things here at the beginning of this round. Steele even going over to jungle. I don't know if he realized VSA got through, but he catches VSA on the retreat. And sadly, the last 2 players from Ghost really just don't have a way to get into this fight. Seb, at the very least, trying to push himself forward and take down Steele. Almost gets 2 there. Nicely played, but will still fall, leaving only Stanley in the fight.
Stanley might be able to recover this M4 here. Just waiting on it right now as this round progresses. A little bit of hunting coming in from Liquid towards that catwalk, but don't think they're going to be making contact with Stanley.
And the explosion just makes it a little bit easier as he's going to be able to finally pick that up. Like I said, Liquid taking the lead. As you were mentioning, though, yeah, Ghost just not going to be able to buy it behind that. It's going to be the only real gun they'll have in this round. Oh, never mind. Sabrosa with a wild deagle buy. Ooh, they all buy deagles, actually.
I'm on Stan cam this round.
You're on Stan cam?
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. It's gonna be in such great fashion. He's gonna like push up catwalk here and just smash through these 3 guys.
Well, we're gonna have some action going on at mid right here. Stan gets himself in, but he's only gonna be able to get 1 kill, sadly. And everyone else on the Ghost roster just gets destroyed. It's only Sabrosa left in the fight now in a 1v4 with a deagle.
Ooh, Nitro taking them out, and Liquid starting to get some round space here as they take that 2-round lead, 7-5, with 3 rounds left here as we start round 13. John, the money on Liquid, it's good for the rest of this half. I'd say Ghost Gaming, however, they're going to have to save now. That's going to create even more of a round gap for Liquid.
Ghost. Pretty much no investment into this round. Stanley at least carrying an armor since he didn't really have to buy the last round, so he carries a bit more cash than the rest of his teammates. They're going to get aggressive, though. Not only that, but Seb got the opening kill in a duel over here towards Palace. So this is not too bad of a way to start off the round. Sadly, yeah, Seb's going to lose his life due to the well-positioned nade work of Naf. This is when we see Liquid continue to push forward. Stanley could very well prove to be the next target. But oh, Wardell! A little bit too slow on the draw, though. Could have potentially saved his teammate, but they're still picking up kills. They're still finding consistent frags here to keep them in this round. Where, again, they've got basically a zero-sum investment here. Sabrosa with the surprise, tries to get the second kill. He won't find it, but Wardell has the AK in check. He'll go up against Steel. Steel, though, is heavily armed. He still has to find the opportunity to get that plant. This is where Wardell can take up positioning, try to get it, but no, Steel's too quick. He takes him out. It's Liquid to take this round.
Okay, and it's kind of scary eco round, but with this buy coming in, Wardell's up. He's got a good spawn, a decent spawn to get aggressive in middle. I'd like to see him do that, get that numbers advantage. He's very capable of doing so. Oh, he misses the cat jump, however, so that's going to force him to go connector.
Smoke to prime him up. That actually blocks Sabrosa's point of view, though, so he has to fall back and watch steps instead. Still gets the first kill. However, Lige moving in for the trade finds Seb right back. And Wardell does not want to mess with that. He's already fallen back through the smoke into connector once again. So Sabrosa will go back to watching the mid flank. Liquid already moving out through a ramp, though. They want to take quick control. They're trying to isolate the ticket booth player and force him back out of the fight. And they've done it. They forced VSA away, but he's actually going to get aggressive. He doubles down on the site, and that's going to cost him heavily. Now it's Sabrosa fighting amongst the smoke. Out of ammo on the M4, so it's over to the pistol, but he's still going to fall. Just not enough trades coming out from Ghost here. Everything falls to Stanley. He's already got a 2K on the round. 2 more to close it out. Doesn't see the guy underneath of the platform, though. And with Lige getting that last kill, Liquid go up to 9 now as we head into the final round of the half.
Unfortunately, this force buy for Ghost Gaming, not exactly what they were expecting here. They do have the umps, Wardell with a scout. They have the utility, but not one real rifle. No M4s on the field, not even an op. Liquid in another great position to bring this round home and finish off this half 10-5. Very fast cat split as well here. Stanley playing on the end of the smoke. Let's see what's able to happen here.
Got to pick up some kills on the way in. He has to aim high, though, so he will go down after that, but there's a team kill. So it allows him to contribute at least a 2-for-1 trade due to Naf accidentally knocking out a leash here. Twist, though, already has advanced position, so Wardell immediately gets dropped upon rotating in. Look, however, at VSA. Ghosts have a man on the inside.
VSA put out that Molotov. I'm surprised Liquid don't know he's there. They will now that he's got the kill on the Naf.
And now this reinforcements are going to arrive just in the nick of time Nitro's now alone. He's got a cross sight to be able to get to control of the bomb. Nitro's doing work right now, though. He's locked down another kill already. Sabrosa has to find the opportunity to flank onto him. I think he's just going to wait until Nitro eventually goes for the plant. He's got 50 seconds, plenty of time to play with it, but Sabrosa can also wait. Nope, never mind. He gets impatient. Will now shuffle out. Still in a
Nitro's
position.
going to check this on his way back. He's even going to jump spot. Yep, he sees him on the left, and there it is.
Takes him down with his last couple of bullets, and Liquid secure 10-5 at half.
Got a little bit scary there. Last bullet, if he missed that, the wide swing comes in, and maybe he does end up losing it.
That's a big oof if that happens.
Yep. 10-5, though. Liquid couldn't be happier moving on to the CT.
Especially after the upset from the last map, of course. They're looking to rein things in here on Mirage and take solid control to try and push it over to a third map. But Ghost, we saw some moments of light from them. Sadly, it was all too inconsistent and too far and few between. So now we have to see if they'll be able to fare any better on their T side, or if this is just going to be an opportunity for Liquid to rush right through the second map, take control, and set them up for victory, potentially, of course, on the third map. So let's dive right into it, folks. Second half is now live.
Yes, we will. That was one of the quicker half starts that we've seen, over the last couple days.
Yeah.
Looks like Ghost, VSA, and Seb with that utility smoke, Molotov, smoke, flash, respectively.
See Wardell trying to take a bit of a duel too, but it's not working out so well for him so far. He gets pushed back. It's a chance for Nitro to find some good impact here, though. Sabrosa is falling back. Stanley's alone. So Nitro even has to do a double take. Sabrosa's there for the immediate trade, and that's going to be their key to quickly rush into B. Elige, now the point of contact to try and stop this. He drops the bomb. Still remains inside of the apartments, but he can take down Wardell. That's the bomb completely onto the ground. Teams will no longer have control over it. One more shot there, and Elige will be able to take out Wardell. VSA coming in, looking for the trade, and he gets it. It also looks like he's lagging a little bit there for a second. Now we're going to try to put together the last 3 kills. He's got one. Naf will take him down afterwards, and Liquid will secure the second half pistol.
Great start for Liquid there, and I like the strat from Ghost Gaming. Not able to pick up the kills, though. They smoke off that jungle. They get the rotations out of B, but they split over that stairs towards that connector area and send the bomb into B at the same time. It's kind of like this old strat that FaZe used to run back when they had Kiyoshima. It was this little A fake to B split. And we saw it here on this pistol round, but Team Liquid, they are able to get the frags they need to make that a CT round.
Ghost pretty much just going to go for a straight A hit this time. Elige will continue to hold the close angle over here at Palace, but depending on the sequence with which these guys move out, this could end badly for Elige, especially if he doesn't have good support. But no, he's got it. He's got Twist to help him out. At least we'll take the attention away from him on this initial push. Elige will strike first, though. He moves in, gets the kill on Sabrosa. Twist still holding on to, and Elige adds one more. Nitro out, and Liquid just absolutely destroys the hit from Ghost as they secure their 12th nice and easily there to start off the half.
And now the full save from Ghost. We'll see some more SMG action, some more farming going on. And I really like to see the aggro positioning on these SMG rounds. So I like to see what kind of flash they throw to get into the position. Maybe there's a cheeky nade. We'll see what Nitro decides to do, what Elige decides to do, or even steal.
Oh.
And there you go, right through the hull.
Some drama.
What happened?
Someone backstabbed Seb. Elige is going to be holding the close angle because they spent a bit of time messing around, actually already looking forward. Sabrosa gets a kill with his last bullet, but a nade against him destroys his health pool. And the last man standing, Stanley's not going to last much longer either. Naf picks up a quick 3K there. And just like that, we are already on round 4 for the half. The first gun round from Ghost is coming up right now.
Yeah, we're done with the op. Nobody on Liquid buying up that op right now. The MP9 staying in the play as well as that MP7. Both Nitro and Steel are going to be keeping them. Let's see what's going to happen here. A little bit of an A presence being created by Seb. He's going to throw that top connector smoke flash over A. Keep them honest towards that area. But just an overall default from Ghost right now.
We are going to see Wardell looking to move himself in next.
And Ghost now creating that B presence. They are falling off, and Naf with the spam from that market window as now Elige taking down Stanley, who's isolated in that middle. We're down to a 5-on-3. Seb's made his way out of a ramp right now, but Nitro and both Twists are there to keep an eye on it. And Seb, with that shot, is going to give Nitro an easy kill. Naf left on this B bomb site now as Sabrosa and VSA begin to work their way in. The rotation's now over towards that B bomb site coming in. We do see Elige, we do see Nitro making their way over and adjusting. Twist on his way as well, but Naf, he's going to make that first contact. Let's see what's able to happen here. As Elige is going to go down, but Naf is trading it out onto VSA, and there it is onto Sabrosa. That op gets recovered. They're not going to have to buy one next round, folks. Let's go ahead and hand that off. Ooh, or actually, Naf's going to keep it. Ghost Gaming, this is their last hurrah here. They're going to go for a little bit of a force, keep that money honest, give themselves a real opportunity to buy into next round. But Liquid, they're doing all right. They've got money to play with. 2 people at that 9K mark. Twist sitting at 6.4 as we near what could be the end of map 2. For those of you just tuning in, Ghost did win map 1, 16-12, and we are going to be moving on, if Liquid do win map 2, to Train, which was actually the decider pick. We will see what happens. Oh, VSA and Seb. 2 kills there late into this round as we near this 1 minute mark. They're actually going to recover an AK as well. Now this gets very scary for Nitro and Twist, who are actually rotating off as Wardell. Great deagle shot onto Steel in that B tunnels here. And look at these CT players moving over to that B bomb site. Nitro able to pick up the kill onto Wardell now, but that bomb has moved on into A bomb site. Plant coming in now from Seb as Liquid. They have got the clues that it's A. They are moving back.
We can see Liquid quickly getting into prime position here. Start their retake, and with Seb being as low as he is, there's a good chance he might be able to swing around the corner, quickly take him down too. They're taking this very slowly. They're already running low on time. Quick trade from Twist, gets the second kill too. Sabrosa, though, is yet to show himself. Twist has no idea where he's playing from, so Twist is going to take all this time to guess. He'll jump on, try to tag Sabrosa out into the open, but so far it's not working. And look at this, Sabrosa hasn't even had to do anything. He peeks out at the last moment, takes down Twist, and successfully wins the round for Ghost. He's going to die to the explosion, so he'll lose that up, but still, the victory is what matters most. It keeps Ghost alive. It keeps them in the game.
That was great there from Sabrosa. Great trigger discipline, not making a footstep, not giving away that sound cue. Liquid, they have enough money to buy back in. And Ghost Gaming, they got themselves a little bit of breathing room. Not much at all, but their back's just a little bit further off that wall as you see that aggression now from Liquid towards middle. Oh,
Nicely
man.
done.
1 HP is what he gets out with.
Just barely making it out of that fight alive, but it's going to be good enough for now. Team Liquid, again, look to control the situation outright. In a very aggressive fashion, too, for this round. So they've got Elige pushing well, it sucks to mess up that word. You've got Elige pushing forward, holding a very aggressive position. Seb makes the entry happen, even kills the guy that was meant to trade him. Elige has success at top mid, and he's dropped the bomb, which is most important. Seb's done all this work to get into A, and it means nothing because now he's got to go back and get the bomb.
Naf has made his way all the way through B tunnels, though.
The thing is, I think the bomb is in like a weird spot where the
yeah,
look,
exactly.
It's like down below. So Naf's not gonna see this.
But I mean, at the same time, right?
As long as Seb doesn't make any noise, look, he's gonna walk in and walk out without Naf never even seeing him, or ever even seeing him. Excuse me. Oh, wait, no. He's going to... Oh, is he going
Yeah,
to...
he's gonna. Yeah, exactly.
He's going to
The
push it.
positioning.
Oh, he got him, though. Nicely done from Seb. He's got a choice to make, though. 20 seconds, man. You don't have a lot of time to think.
Yeah, but Alicia's already made his way into B. Like you said, 20 seconds left. He's got to run the entire way. Alicia should be able to pick this kill up. Alicia's even going to plant himself bench. Seb most likely won't check this. He's going to go for the plant, and there it is.
So with that, Liquid go up to map point. Just one more, and they'll be able to trigger the third map here and take really quick control over Mirage. Ghost as well, sadly for them. Their economy's not looking that great. Their money is pretty much just down in the dumps right now. A couple CZs, and that's it. That's literally it. Just CZs, and VSA gets a P250 at the end there.
Moving towards the A bomb site is Ghost. Most likely just a fast burst out A. Yep, does look like they are going to line up smokes and just hit out. One smoke is all they have, and it's going to be VSA towards spawn. Or no, he throws it to the mid bomb.
Twist, ready for the fight too. Swings out. He's under a little bit of pressure though. Doesn't immediately get himself a refrag. Keep himself in that fight. Thankfully, his teammates are there to assist. Just 2 more kills, and they've got the map under their wing. Seb, the LMS for Ghost. Oh, and they're nading him out too. This is not making it easy on Seb. He's going to make a push forward. Oh, had to kill a line, but I think he was low on ammo and ran out there near the end. So Liquid are going to be able to take control, and with that, they will tie the series up at 1-1.
Going to map 3, and that third map, folks, will be Train. Stay tuned. We will be back very soon. These guys seem to want to get right into it.
All eyes are on you. So give them greatness with Intel Extreme Masters certified PCs and notebooks and game like the pros. When you see the unique IEM certified stickers on the outside, you'll find high-grade components with Intel Core i5 and i7 processors inside. Every purchase includes in-game content and supports the prize pool of Intel Extreme Masters. Game like a pro, because the world is watching.
And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the IEM Sydney North American Closed Qualifiers. We're still working our way through the round of 8 currently. It's Ghost Gaming taking on Team Liquid. It's our third out of 4 series for today. And right now it's tied 1-1. We had a stunning upset from Ghost back on the first map on Overpass. Liquid then took back control relatively quickly in the second map, and it's going to come down to Train for the third map.
Yeah, the Mirage match was definitely very one-sided in favor of Liquid. But we are still here on the third map, and anything can happen. It is a map like Train where, I mean, if the T's get off to a good start, well, it could be very detrimental. But if Ghosts have that great CT side you see once in a while, well, they could be at 13-2 moving on to their T, as far as I'm concerned. It's very possible.
Well,
very quick aggression.
From the CTs, most notably here. We've got Sabrosa pushing. Oh, he dinks Nitro, but it's not for 100. Only brings him down to 3 HP. And unfortunate for Nitro there. More so for Sabrosa. He may get a new chance at it. Steel has chosen not to engage in the situation at all. Specifically, I think, because Nitro got hit so heavily. He's doubting that the CTs will push this far forward, but might be wrong about that. We are going to see Steel. Oh, he had the triple tap ready to go too, but he corrects that. Does get the first kill, but it's Sabrosa trying to trade afterwards. Sabrosa still looking for more. He's even going to get additional support. This entire round has been fought down the Ivy lane so far. And there's Sabrosa with a good pickup. He's going to knock out Nitro. Looking for another one. He gets that too. Headshot against Twist to eliminate him. All of a sudden, the T's are down to just 2 players, and they've barely done anything.
And now with Naf isolated out towards that E-box area. Okay, he does tuck away. They do recover bomb. But Naf going down is a 1v4 for Leash to clutch.
Leash with a good first volley of shots. He's still going to be pincered, though. No safe lane to approach the site from. And it's Sabrosa with the ace to start off the game. Straight 5 kills. Nicely done.
Okay, and let's see if he keeps up that momentum. What a way to start this third map. That really sets the tone here. And Liquid does look like they are going to force up. No, a little bit of a light buy. They are going to favor that utility on a map like Train, and that's very wise.
Working his way out to a nice lineup to be able to find Sabrosa, but interestingly enough, Twist still got burnt out. So it ends up being just a 1-for-1 trade. Wardell and the rest of Ghost actually taking great control on the outside, though. Swiftly moving forward. We saw the T's trying to sneak forward with a little bit of aggression of their own. That was very quickly denied by Ghost and pushed back the remaining T's into those back halls where they're actually going to be safe. And can't even be safe there. But Naf, nope, he holds the line against Wardell. Taking him down with a spam from the Deagle. Nitro will have his chance to find some impact here, too, and he's going to mark upon it. Takes down Stanley. Now we've got Steel creeping in, just deletes VSA. Nicely done. It's Seb alone now in a 1v4. Trying to upset, I should say. Trying to save around. They should have won more than anything. Seb will start it off well, though. Quick first kill. Dinks another down to 19. He knows he's got the planter somewhere around here. Takes him out. Just 2 more to go. Have to quickly get the reload off here, but that won't be too much of a problem. Steel, so still sitting back and causing him problems. At the same time, we've got Naf in the other lane, but that's the player Seb has not been able to properly locate yet. He's going to see him in a second, though, as he rounds the corner, taking him down, and now he's just 1 away from the successful 1v4. Just has to find Steel and knock him out, but no, Steel's going to outright deny it, takes him down with 1 final Deagle shot, and Liquid complete the upset at 1-1.
That was just no armor, just Deagles they did that round with, and that's a great job out of Liquid. That's a momentum changer. The force buy from Ghost Gaming coming right back as we do see the op come on the field here, and that's handed over to Wardell. Sub's got a Deagle. Wardell with the op and armor. See if he can make something happen and surprise Liquid here, who most likely are not expecting this kind of a buy.
Nitro already finding the first entry. Nicely done. Catches Sabrosa off guard. Oh, Wardell with a pinhole angle, though. Strikes right back and takes Nitro out of the fight. Ghost, though, the one thing I want to note about them right now is they're incredibly split up. There's not really any room for trades to come from their roster, realistically speaking. Liege also going to go for a bit of a multi-frag here from on top of the trains, but Wardell again putting a stop to it. He's the one factor keeping Ghost in this round, along, of course, with VSA still helping out by Ivy, too. He's picked up another kill. Finally, Wardell falls, though, and they already know where VSA is at. He's eliminated. So the team is once again going to have to call on Seb to clutch for them. But
Love
Liquid
it.
are smart. They divert the other way. They're going to head down to B.
Yeah, Seb with no idea about this. He's going to swing to outside and most likely recover a gun. He's going to get that off. Perfect. He's going to run away, save it. No contention from him. And this is a wise choice out of Seb. He's got to clear too many angles inside. Better off just saving that up.
And he should have a pretty good chance of doing so. Liquid haven't moved out of the site to hunt him down or anything. They're probably actually still suspecting that he would at least make an attempt at the 1v2, but now with an op in hand, as you mentioned, the save is going to be the much smarter decision here in the long term. And he should be able to make it out of the round pretty easily with that. It's going to be that. Obviously, his team does not have any additional money to play off of, so that will be the only thing they carry into the next round.
Okay. Ghost Gaming on that full save now. Maybe. Yeah, Wardell will armor up, just give himself a better chance. And they're actually going to force buy up again. And that's just because Liquid got out of that round with only 2 people alive. Their economy's not very well off either. And Ghost Gaming have a good opportunity here to reset them, especially with this op.
We're going to see Liquid pretty quickly shuffling themselves through the white halls to get themselves into back boxes. But Stanley also with an advanced position too. Gets out of the way of most of the nade damage. Gets quite a bit of damage off onto a leash. It's not enough for the full kill. Steel catches the first actual entry though as Liquid are going to quickly move down. Someone's testing the molly though. It's Wardell again, surprising, as he pushes through and Seb picks up an additional kill with Deagle still in hand. Wardell waiting for this next peak to come out from behind the orange train. He's got to be careful with the timing behind this. Flash against him will send him over to the upper ramp, but no, he can't sustain. It's got to be VSA to quickly trade that kill back out as he arrives just a moment too late to try and save his teammate. But now the two of them trying to work their way back into the site. They don't have the best guns to play with, and Liquid are playing strong together, working as a two-man team to execute these last couple of players. VSA misses a dead shot into the open too. He'll trade over to the AK. The plant, I should mention, by the way, is only just now happened. Liquid have pretty much just been headhunting for the rest of the round besides this. So VSA has all the time he needs to play this. Moving in though, tries to get that first kill on Twist, will not connect upon it. And Liquid as such continue to hold on to their own lead at 3-1.
Another close round, another force buy that almost goes Gaming's way. Liquid, again with that mid-round adjustment, they slow it down, they group up. Nobody's forcing any plans like you noted in that round. After all that action, and even though they were in the site, a plant just went down as they got into that 2v1. So, Liquid, good teamwork here under pressure.
Liege already having one on the entry, and it's going to be more from Liquid here. They clean up the anti-eco very quickly. All that's left alive is the 1B player, and, well, he's going to try to drop ladder, but you see it coming from a mile away. Seb. Nothing else to do, really, but look at the pretty flame. That was a smoke, too, but that actually gave Seb the room he needed to get the kill on a Liege. So, call that a backfire right there. So now he's got the AK. Attempt to run away with it, but Nitro beats him to the punch.
Okay, and here we go. Wardell, he will be able to buy an op as well again here. Let's see if Alish picks one up for his teammates. No, 5 AKs are still going to run the field right now. It's going to give Wardell an opportunity to get aggressive, get some early advantageous numbers for his team. Oh, he drops his op.
Drops the op, yes, but it's immediately traded back. So, see, Wardell getting himself into the corner, finds the next pickup this time for the CT side. The Liege, however, finds impact by Ivy, and that's going to draw Wardell in. Oh my god. Oh no! The double molly works out. The damage is going to spread even further because of that, and he can't make it out of it in time. He was just about an inch or two from being outside of the flames, too, but not quick enough. He burns himself alive. And with that, Liquid will have the advantage.
That round for Wardell was just chaos. He gets to the top of Green Train, okay? As soon as he gets to the top of it, he drops his op about halfway through Green Train. So now he has to run on top of Green Train, pick it up. He falls off, does pick up a kill, but then he gets double Molotov down. Oh, that's a rough round.
Sadly, he's the one that decided to dive into the Molotov, but Liquid had pulled out way before he ended up peeking it. So the chance was never even presented to Wardell to begin with. Sabrosa, he's got a good angle to play with, though, and it doesn't look like they're expecting him to be an old train tunnel this early on. Oh, man, Nap, though, is on point. Quickly gets those last 2 kills, and he's going to shut it all down. Liquid continue to climb, their lead continuing to escalate, and their money continuing to divest more and more here. That's probably not the right word, but still.
A little bit of a pause coming out. I can only assume this is from the Ghost Gaming side as they try to figure out what they can do on this eco round to at least put a dent in the Liquid economy. It's not at a great spot. So Ghost Gaming can still keep chipping away at this, and when they finally do start mounting rounds, they can send Liquid right onto that eco.
Still going to be... Ah, never mind. It's a tech pause. What was that? That was Stan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was he having issues yesterday as well? I can't recall.
No, I don't think so. I think the only disconnect we had yesterday was one of the guys on Team 1 like dropping in the middle of the last round or something like that. I think that was the only disconnect we had.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably just, again, I need to restart my client or something like that. We'll be diving back into it in a second. Like I said before, here's another half-buy round from Ghost, so don't expect anything too fantastic from Ghost this round unless they can start it off well with a couple kills in their favor. Then things can get interesting. More than likely, if Liquid play their cards right, they should be able to get through this relatively easily, if we've been seeing multiple examples of already. And there we go. As soon as they get Stanley back into the game, the unpause has been called. Let's jump back into it, see if Ghost can put anything up on the board on a round like this.
Twist with that up. We saw him on the last map briefly on that overpass. That first map we saw him with it, but that was about it now. Going towards Ivy right now. He's going to start it off with a kill onto VSA. Liquid now slowing it down as they're in that 5-on-4 situation.
Ghost kind of throwing themselves at the will of Liquid, essentially, here as they try to spread out once again, but at the same time play rather aggressively. They seem to think it's an inner hit. They've got ladder positioning, an early rotate from Stanley, and already with 2 players committed to the inner site as well. Wardell and Seb are going to be the 2 guys playing inside, but Liquid are shaped up for basically a default A, so this is going to end up being a pretty bad call from Ghost, especially since Sabrosa is going to end up being pinned in a second, regardless of what he does.
Yeah, Naf has made his way out towards that middle. Now, Sub should be taking a jiggle any second, but Naf has gone actually around towards that Olaf area. And look at this inner aggression right now. It may actually catch Elijah.
Sabrosa is going to force him back up to the top, and there we go. Seb gets the kill. The issue, though, is while this was happening, Liquid did get a free walk out onto the A-bomb side, and they now have solid control there. So Seb probably going to be able to make it out of this round with an AK, but in terms of anything else, Ghost probably not going to be able to get much done here. And Liquid even have the advanced positions to watch for them if they try to rotate down and flank around T-Con.
All right, and as Liquid start to get their 6th round here, as that bomb timer starts to go down, I mean, if you're Ghost Gaming, I'd like to say start off with that aggression that we saw in the pistol round towards Ivy. I mean, get that op out there. Get in Liquid's face. Be confident. I think that's where they're going to succeed the most.
There's Team Liquid securing themselves an advantage and another pause. This one's probably actually tactical. Ghost finally coming back in with a full buy as well, we should mention. So finally some solidity for them to work upon. And the capability to maybe actually pick up some more serious kills here. Rounds in general, when we have had those gun rounds, have been relatively close. But Liquid has had some killer strats at the same time to completely crush the Ghost roster.
I wouldn't say necessarily strats, but more so the mid game, right? When they take control of the outside, how they slow it down. Nobody's over peaking. Everybody's holding an angle. Even in the 2-3 people alive, they're always composed in those situations. And I think that's what's making the difference right now. Ooh, nice little flash from Sabrosa into ladder. He's going to make contact, but Liege.
Liege just ground pounds down into ladder and instantly headshots Sabrosa upon making impact with the ground. Problem being, though, Stanley's ready to move back in. He also catches Naf, who is still slowly positioning down ladder, too. Nitro's looking for a trade, but he's pincered a bit. At the very least, he keeps Stanley inside, but now he knows he's going to deal with VSA on the push-out. That does give a green light for Steel to push in from Ivy, though, as he's got pretty much a free walk-in. But VSA will finally get the kill on Nitro. Stanley's going to get caught, and now it's just Twist left alone, but he gets a solid walk-up to get a free kill on VSA. Now it's the 1v1 between Twist and Seb for the fate of this round as well, to see if Ghost can finally get a second round onto the board here. Twist was in the open for a moment. Seb has missed his opportunity, though, with Twist now wrapping back to actually start making a push towards the bomb train, although he could meet him in a second, depending on how Seb decides to play this. He's taking a nice passive route at Old Bomb Tunnel, although in a second, looks like Twist, I was going to consider going back out to ladder, but apparently not. Oh, that nade's such an early warning, too, so Seb lines up the shot, takes down Twist, and it's Ghost to finally put a second round on the board.
Very close round for Ghost Gaming, but that was the round they needed. They only kept one person alive, though. That economy is going to go right to zero here for the majority of the players. However, Liquid, they're going to be buying back up like it's nothing to them. Good opportunity here for Liquid to reset the Ghost Gaming economy.
Like we're going to send their players pretty quickly down ladder this time. They want to go for a fast outside control, it seems. Try to shock and all Ghost Gaming, and so far that strat is working wonders for them. 3 solid kills with no response to be seen from Ghost, except for just decent damage across the board on everyone from Liquid. Sadly, it's not enough for any kills, and even with the prior damage done to the Liquid roster, Seb and Wardell cannot justify going back in. So they're gonna fall back. They're gonna call for a save, an attempt at least, to take these guns into the next round, along with those very fruitful kits of utility too.
What a perfect time to reset your opponents there. As soon as Ghost Gaming gets that 6 rounds, or yeah, that 6-round mercy money, essentially, Liquid lose the round, resets their economy, and they win right back. And now we see possibly another 6 rounds going the Liquid way if this pattern holds true.
Both the Ghost players are going to remain relatively safe, however. No one even getting close to challenging them there. But Liquid, like I said, the shock and all strat works wonders for them, and they will take back their control very quickly. And again, reset Ghost, more importantly, as they had them winning with only 1 player left alive. Their money is now completely destroyed, besides, of course, those players that were able to save in the last round. Their split is going to go back to kind of standard for the CT side. A bit heavy on the A site. They've got Sabrosa ready to quick rotate if the need arises. Team Liquid more so keen on playing towards B this time, though. So if they can get the quick elimination on Seb, really an easy ticket to the inside. Nitro, however, still going to try and cause some problems working with Steel. Oh, what was that, Nitro?
I don't know.
Nicely done to take down Wardell, and now he's just going to continue. Doesn't even need any help.
I just reported him. I don't trust that, Nitro. I don't trust that, buddy. No. That was a great effort by him, and he's going to keep going here for the knife as well.
Well, we gave Sabrosa a bit of bait, but Sabrosa able to fight back. Now Naf will be able to shut things down, though. Nitro's had his fun. It's Naf's turn to jump into the fight and take some control as Liquid put together an 8th round. And Ghost, still broken. Still looking at another eco/half-buy here for the majority of their team.
Reset. I mean, might as well restart that first half of this first half again, essentially, in terms of economy for Ghost Gaming. Liquid off to a great start right now. 8-2 here.
More than likely going to end up being 9-2 as well.
Yeah.
This is a round where Ghost, sadly, just don't have the capability to fight 9 times out of 10 here.
Well, that was kind of a fake news dink. It hit Elysia in the head, but it only did 3 damage. Stanley able to finish it up finally, though. He does get himself an AK.
CTs are going to continue to play a bit interestingly here.
Oh,
Nitro, though, clears his pathway for everybody else. Stanley's got this flank coming. However, Liquid should be aware of this possibility if they've been paying attention. Yeah, they're not watching it right now. But the problem is Stanley's moving so slowly that it's probably not going to matter. They're probably going to have someone watching the flank by the time he gets an opportunity for a kill.
I think maybe one kill goes his way, and that's about it.
Nope.
Not even that. Naf able to take him out.
That 2 HP is a real bummer, sadly. Even when you get the gun upgrade, just not a whole lot that he's going to be able to do. And like we said, Liquid going to be able to secure a 9th round. Although it's not as clean as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting 5 alive from Liquid there. So it's good to see Ghost at least getting some damage in. And now they've got another gun round in front of them. Another chance to try and bring this back. Try to maybe swing it up towards 6-9 potentially. If not, though, Liquid are going to continue to climb, and they'll be in double digits after this.
No Molotovs on anybody on Ghost Gaming here, so as soon as Liquid choose to burst out, nothing to come to stop them.
Sabrosa strikes first from on top of the green train. Naf will find a trade, and it's not just him, it's Elige finding impact too. Wardell still causes problems for them way back at the old bomb tunnel. And also, we noted Seb snuck into this site, unbeknownst to pretty much everyone on Liquid. Nope, Naf sees him now. And when he's forced into the fight, Seb still comes out on top. He's going to call for assistance, but he might not even need it. Nicely done by Seb to take control of the situation. It's just Elige left alive now. Sneaking in, looking for the secure kill, and he gets it. Now he's got a lockdown on Wardell, and he's got the ops. So this is not going to be a necessarily easy task.
The star student turned star player in a 1v1 here against Wardell. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
He's a genius.
It's not going to look like if he doesn't check his backside here soon. There we go.
I was talking about Elige. You didn't know about that? He had to miss a tournament because he was in some like advanced course for SATs or something back in the day. This was a couple years ago.
That might have been before my time. That might be why. Before
your time? No, man. No, it was recent.
I came into the game in like late 2014. So.
Yeah. This is like 2015. I'll show you it after. But Elige is able to pick up that round, and that's going to start another save train out of the Ghost Gaming side. Is Steel picking up 2, maybe even a 3rd.
Got the 3rd.
Sabrosa finally taking him down.
But Sabrosa is not going to be able to get very far as we have the immediate trade rolling out from Elige. And now Seb sits alone, still sneaking himself past the bomb train again. Almost the same thing he did in the last round. But Nitro stops him before he can find any impact. Liquid continuing to rack up the rounds. Now at 11.
Look at the Liquid money as well. They're fine for the rest of the half, regardless of this round loss. I mean, 2 rounds left. Ghost Gaming need to get these 2 to even have a shot going over to their T side.
Good flash initially. He's going to cause quite a bit of panic from Liquid there, actually, because that was a very well-positioned flash from Seb. Gives away potentially that the hit's going to be happening. The problem, though, where is the team? The rotate's still happening far too slowly. As Elige just mows down Seb regardless. Wardell is here, and whoa, okay. Elige is going to walk right into Wardell's position. Steel looks for a quick trade, but not before Wardell can get a second kill. Steel heard VSA for sure. He whips around, and because of the position of the smoke, gets an early spot onto his feet. Nitro, as well, is watching for the flank from Stanley. So while it's a bit messy, Liquid still take control of the situation. And now it's on Sabrosa. Be able to try an upset, but it's not going to happen. Naf immediately trades him after they lose Steel, and more rounds continue to rack up onto the board for Liquid. They're at 12 going into the final round of the half.
And the end of Team Liquid campaign. As far as I'm Team Liquid's T-side campaign, I mean, as far as I'm concerned here, John, 13th round, very possible.
Especially with this kind of a scrap buy. We got a bit of an odd weapon on the table there, too. Stanley going with a Nova, which we don't see that picked up too often. He's trying to play E-Box with it, get some decent damage out. The trades are going all over the place right now. It ends up down to a 2v2 with Seb working on another flank. We've already seen him masterfully craft others just a few rounds ago. He's working from a different position this time, but he's got Steel for free. Steel's not even considering his back flank. He'll work his way out, shuts both of the T's down, and Ghost does put together that 3rd round, but it's still such a mountain that they're going to have to climb in the second half. Even with that, 12-3 is a massive lead for Liquid.
Yeah, especially as Team Liquid on CT side, right? It's just It's very difficult for Ghost in this situation. I don't want to count them out. They're all very talented players. But like you said, it's a mountain they got to climb. And in terms of mountains, it's K2.
So it's only the second tallest mountain in the world.
Yeah, because then, like, 13, like, see what I'm saying?
I guess. Wouldn't that be like, shouldn't this be like the fourth tallest mountain there or whatever, though? Because it's,
I mean,
wouldn't 14-1 be K2?
okay,
Listen,
now we're arguing semantics, all right? Take the analogy. Take the goddamn analogy.
I'm just taking your points, man. I'm just trying to make sure we're consistent, All right, so let's see if Ghost can hold on with a potential pistol victory on their T side. They have to get it. If Liquid win the pistol, and of course if they don't get upset in the second round, Ghosts do not have any way to fight back. It's going to be an easy victory for Liquid.
Steel, he is playing that passive towards that back train, so we will stay alive, get that information that smokes are coming. Rotations will come in as well. Ooh, this nade could do some damage. Oh, just comes up short.
Got the push coming back in. Wardell with a strong watch on ladder gets an easy kill on a Liege.
Steel picks one up through
nicely
the
done.
smoke.
Spamming back in to be able to get that. Twist already arriving here on the rotate. Oh, and it's Twist to get one through the smoke this time. He's going to be able to catch Stanley. The numbers continue to dwindle for Ghost. They've spotted Wardell on ramp, so they know they got at least one in the back halls.
Smoke.
They do have the molly.
Yeah,
well
no
on the
smoke
T
to put
side.
out the molly, though, so this is going to buy Ghost a lot of time. Here comes from Sabrosa.
The thing is, Sabrosa has to do the molly so early that it's not even really going to matter. And
Steel diffuse through.
Oh, he just sits on it anyway. Nicely done. Liquid knew they needed to win that pistol for an easy victory, and they might have just gotten it.
Oh, man, he just sat that. I think that was maybe a little bit of miscommunication in regards to how far Liquid was up in the site, because Sabrosa obviously knows it takes time for a molly to spread, and it doesn't do as much damage at the start, but maybe he's just thinking he had a little bit more time. Then the bomb gets tapped, and he's like, oh my gosh, I gotta chuck it. So it just felt a little bit offset there.
Let's see. Ghost, of course, having really no choice but to force buy into the situation. 10 rounds behind, and they've only got 3. It's not looking good. Sabrosa with a split-second save. Quickly takes down Nitro. The Liege doesn't like that, though. He's going to push forward as now him, Steel, Nath, they're all picking up kills. Be able to quickly shut down the Ghost play. Sabrosa, we should mention, is already low, too, but he's going to try to challenge Lees. Managed to take out half of his HP. But VSA doesn't have a hope in the world. He gets flanked out very quickly by Twists, and it's Liquid continuing to climb. Now at 14, and Ghost, sadly, completely broken here because of the force. They're probably going to have to do it again, though, just because of the situation they're up against. There's really no choice.
Yeah, they could say, hey, we'll full save and then go for tie.
Which is actually what they're doing, surprisingly.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea either, right? They might as well get a decent gun round into this. Doesn't look like they've been successful on any of their force buys throughout this first half. Don't think it's going to change going into the second.
Already more kills being found here very successfully. We expect Liquid to pretty much just tear through this round, and indeed they do. Only one guy going down. Nitro is eliminated. That's it. Liquid up at map point. Ghosts now need to win 12 rounds straight, and that's only to trigger OT. So needless to say, Ghosts are very much up against the wall here. And with one more round lost, they will be eliminated from the tournament, and it's going to be Liquid moving on to play up against Complexity. Or excuse me, sorry, they're going to play Energy. I had the bracket wrong there. Look at this too, Liquid getting so aggressive. Wardell doesn't stand a chance. Stanley also going down too. Twist all set. They've got full confidence brewing at this point. We are 20 seconds into the final round of the game, and Ghost are already 4 men dead. If that's not a crusher, I don't know what is. And there we go.
And there it is. That is it. Liquid starting off strong with that first map win, but 2 in a row. Or sorry, Ghost Gaming with that first map win, but 2 in a row from Liquid. And in very confident fashion, John, they're going to close this one out. Book their spot against NRG, like you said, in the semifinals. But folks, we have one more match for you. We got Optic, the new lineup that has been put together, the international mix, taking on the Brazilians of Team 1 most recently off that C9 win at WESG. And they're fighting for that spot in the semifinals as well, up against Complexity. Stay tuned, guys. We will be back once again with our final match of the night.
And just keep in mind, guys, that the break may be a little bit extended here since the match time is usually set on the hour. So depending on if the teams are ready to play or not, we might have a bit more of an extended break. But stick with us, like I said, and like Evan said, we've got the final match coming up right after this break, folks. More qualifiers for IEM Sydney coming up after this.
All eyes are on you. So give them greatness with Intel Extreme Masters certified PCs and notebooks and game like the pros. When you see the unique IEM certified stickers on the outside, you'll find high-grade components with Intel Core i5 and i7 processors inside. Every purchase includes in-game content and supports the prize pool of Intel Extreme Masters. Game like a pro, because the world is watching.